Hello learners, because your periodical exam is nearly approaching, here is one example of solving quadratic equation by completing the square. And we have x squared plus 6x plus 1 is equal to 0. So first thing to do is let's transpose positive 1 to the other side. So rewriting the equation, we have x squared plus 6x is equal to, from positive 1 it will become negative 1. Then get the half of your b and it's squared. So we have 6 over 2 squared is equal to 3 squared, and 3 squared is equal to 9. We can now add the 9 to the equation. So, what had been added here must also be added to that side. So, rewriting the equation, we have x squared plus 6x plus 9 is equal to negative 1 plus 9. Okay, next. As you can see, we have now a perfect square trinomial. So next thing to do is we have to transform the perfect square trinomial into perfect square binomial. So we have x plus 3 squared is equal to negative 1 plus 9 is positive 8. Then, so we have the squared. Next thing to do is we have square root of x plus 3 squared is equal to square root of 8. Kailangan kung anong ginagawa natin sa kabilang equation, ganon din ang gagawin sa kabilang equation. So, this will be cancelled, and what left now is we have x plus 3 is equal to square root of 8. Now, square root of 8 can be simplified. So, we have x plus 3 is equal to square root of 4 times 2 as the factor of 8, in which one of the factor is a perfect square. So, x plus 3 is equal to, extracting the root of 4, we have 2 square root of 2. So, we can now transpose positive 3 to the other side. So, by the way, do not forget the positive and negative. The positive and the negative. So, we have now x is equal to positive, negative 2 square root of 2. From positive 3, it transposed to the other side, it will become negative 3. So, we have now x1 is equal to positive 2 square root of 2 minus 3. And your x2 is equal to negative 2 square root of 2 minus 3. Next problem is we have 2x squared plus 8x plus 6 is equal to 0. So, first thing to do is, if you can observe the equation, we have a value of our a, which is 2. So, we need to simplify the equation by dividing both the whole equation by 2. So, divide it by 2 and 2. So, we have 2 divided by 2, so we have x squared plus 8 divided by 2 is 4x, and 6 divided by 2 is 3, and 0 divided by 2 will become 0. Then, proceed now to transposing of positive 3 to the other side. So, we have x squared plus 4x is equal to, from positive 3, transpose to the other side, it will become negative 3. Then, get the half of your b, which is 4 divided by 2, and then it's squared. So, 4 divided by 2 is 2, and its squared is equal to 4. So we can now add 4 to both sides of the equation, plus 4 and plus 4. So simplifying this one, we have x squared plus 4x plus 4 is equal to negative 3 plus 4 is equal to positive 1. And we have now a perfect square trinomial. So next thing to do is transform the perfect square trinomial to perfect square binomial. So we have x factor of 4 is plus 2, then squared is equal to 1. Then we have to eliminate the exponent 2. So by the square root of x plus 2, then squared is equal to square root of 1, the positive and the negative. So we can now cancel the exponent and the radical sign. So we have x plus 2 is equal to positive, negative, square root of 1 is 1. So we can now determine our x is equal to, from positive 2, rewriting it. So we have transpose positive to the other side. So we have 2, negative 2, plus, or let's say positive, negative 1. Then transpose the positive 2 to the other side. It will become, from positive, it will become negative minus 2. So we have x1 is equal to positive 1 minus 2, which is equal to 1 minus 2 is negative 1. And your x2 is equal to negative 1 minus 2 is equal to x2 is, we have negative 3. So this is what we had obtained as the value of x1 and x2.